What's up guys, General Tony here, coming back with a brand new video for you here today. Now we are going to be whispering in today's episode because I have a naked woman sleeping on my bed and she doesn't like me to play Clash of... I'm only joking, we got a naked queen, bro! We got a naked queen! Let's play with her while she sleeps. That just sounds damn right wrong, Tony. What are you talking about? Oh, 20% as well. So welcome to today's video, guys. This is the first video of the day. Obviously, we do 2 videos a day every single day, so sub to the channel if you're seeing this for the first time. Now, we are going to be giving away a $10 gift card later on in the video, so stay tuned. We're going to be giving the code in separate sections, so stay tuned if you want to have a chance of winning that, guys. It will be for $10. On top of that, we have gone back to doing shout-outs, so today's shout-out goes to Mr. Gabriel Castro. Now, he didn't actually give me a Facebook account to shout out on Instagram, even a YouTube channel. If you do win the shout out, guys, make sure you comment down what you want me to shout out down below. I can link it on the screen or even on screen, or even in the description box. So if you win the shout out and you have a YouTube channel, simply comment the YouTube channel and I will give you a shout out. So I got a good one for you today, guys. Now this army camp is upgrading to max level. All you have to do is guess how many days are left. Now I will give you a clue. It is between 5 and 7 days for this army camp to be upgraded to level. What level does it upgrade to? Goes to level 8. Level 8 is a max army camp, guys, so it's currently level 7 going to 8. So have a guess down below in the comment section and I will let you know in tomorrow's first video of the day. I will give you a shout out. Don't forget to let me know what you want me to shout out. So what we're going to be doing in today's video is basically helping out you Town Hall 6s, Town Hall 5s, sorry, Town Hall 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, and even 10s. We are going to show you the quickest method to max your defenses, max your walls along with it, and even your heroes if you are Town Hall 7 or above. So we are going to break it down for you into different sections. I'm going to make it as quick as possible. Hopefully there won't be too much raiding. I don't want to bore you guys. Now I'm going to try my best to hide the army camp, but obviously I may forget about it. It may slip. Hopefully it doesn't, but I'm going to try my best to hide it. So we're going to start with the basics. We're going to go in straight towards Town Hall 5, Town Hall 6, and then we'll move on to Town Hall 7, Town Hall 8. We'll do Town Hall 9 separately, and then of course we will do the Town Hall 10. So the first 4 letters of the $10 gift card are X, 6, 3, and 7. So guys, how we're going to break it down for you is going to be very simple. Now we're just going to play some raids in the background whilst I actually break it down for you, just so you can understand how to max your defenses as quick as possible. So as I said, we are starting at Town Hall 5. Now at Town Hall 5 you don't get too many defenses, but you should make sure not to rush your base. Now that is the main principle for every single Town Hall level, guys. When you reach a specific Town Hall level, ensure you max out the base completely. Maybe not maxing out all the walls, as that can take a while. I would suggest maxing walls out at Town Hall 5, Town Hall 6, Town Hall 7, Town Hall 8. Town Hall 9, I wouldn't really suggest maxing out the walls, guys, as lava walls can take up to a year to max out. Now, I am going to give you some basic examples and some statistics. So I have been playing this game just gone 9 months. Now, I've had this game 9 months. That means I started in around October time, guys. Now, I did manage to completely max my Town Hall 9 defenses. I didn't obviously manage to max the heroes or the walls, but obviously for YouTube reasons, I decided to go to Town Hall 10 because it's more entertaining for you guys and it's even more entertaining for me. So you ask yourself the question, how did I manage to go from Town Hall 1, obviously, to Town Hall 10 in a matter of 9 months whilst not rushing my base? So we're going to take a quick look at my base, but let's just try and move that army camp out of the way so none of you sneaky little buggers manage to catch how long's left on it. Okay, so now that we've moved the army camp out of the actual way, we are going to get into my base. Now, you can see my base is completely maxed level 9 walls, completely maxed Town Hall 9 defenses. I am working on maxing the 3rd expo, which is almost maxed, one more level. Sorry, maxed at Town Hall 9, I mean. Is one more level to max it as a Town Hall 9. I already maxed the new Archer Tower to a Town Hall 9 level, and I also maxed the new cannon to a Town Hall 9 level. So, as I said, I've been playing this game near on 9 months now, just under, I believe, or just over. I can't really remember. I have played a significant amount, and I have played quite a lot, guys. My gold grab is 600 million gold. My elixir grab is 560 million elixir. And my dark elixir grab, what is the dark elixir actually? I've never really taken a look at that. The heroic heist, 1.7 million dark elixir as well, guys, which is quite a lot. You can see I've got level 16 king, level 16 queen as well, which all in all is pretty fast considering I've been playing this game 9 months. Now, how I went about this is very simple. I decided to go straight to Town Hall 7. You can do the same, guys. I wasn't very aware of what I was actually doing. I was just trying to have fun. To be honest, I just wanted dragons. I just wanted to get dragons straight away. So I did manage to do that, guys. I went straight to Town Hall 7 pretty much. And from there on, I decided to max Town Hall 7. I maxed Town Hall 8. Pretty much maxed Town Hall 8. Not 100%, but but near enough. And near enough max Town Hall 9. Obviously, I left the walls and the heroes, which are the longest part. So the whole principle of this video is to help you max your defenses as fast as possible. Now that does lead into actually defending your base. So obviously the better you can defend your base, the more loot you're going to keep. So obviously when someone attacks your base, you want to keep as much loot as possible. So the first thing you should upgrade as a lower level, guys, is your splash damage. Simply because most lower levels use Barch to attack bases, as well as giant healer strategies and stuff like that. But at very low levels, mortars, wizard towers can do severe damage to those healers and of course those giants. So the first thing you're going to want to max out are your mortars. Now you do want to max them out before you go to the next town hall level, as well as your wizard towers. After that, I would suggest air defenses and of course the archer towers. Archer towers are a supreme defense. There's not a single defense on this map, I don't care what anyone says, not a single defense that is as useful as an archer tower. It can take out heroes, it can absolutely annihilate these little chicks as well. It can do serious damage to max HP troops, guys. So the archer towers are another defense you want to max out before you go to the next level. Now obviously that again takes us to how fast you can get loot. So what you want to do is have a strategy to get loot, which is very simple, guys. It's going to be one you've all heard of, and it is of course the Barch. Now taking Barch on its own is it's simple, guys, but you want to simplify it even more. So at Town Hall 5 and Town Hall 6 you want to stay in the silver 3 to silver 2 range. At Town Hall 7 you want to stay in the silver 1 to gold 3 range. At Town Hall 8 you want to stay in the gold 3 to gold 2 range. At Town Hall 9 you want to stay in the gold 2 to gold 1 range. At Town Hall 10 you want to stay in the gold 1 to crystal 3 range. Now don't forget, guys, this is just based on farming gold and elixir. This does not include dark elixir. If you would like to farm dark elixir, obviously at Town Hall 9 and 10 I would suggest going to the Masters / Champions League. Town Hall 10, if you're slightly more maxed, you can try and push your luck into Titans League, although I wouldn't really suggest doing it if your heroes aren't that higher level, and of course your dark elixir troops are quite low level as well. So obviously you do need Dark Elixir as a Town Hall 7 and Town Hall 8, so I will tell you right now, guys, as a Town Hall 7 you can only get your King to level 5, and at Town Hall 8 you can only get him to level 8. Level 10, sorry, not level 8. So of course you do get golems and those sorts of troops as well at Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 7, the Dark Elixir troops. But in all honesty, guys, when you're raiding in the Gold 1 leagues, the Silver 3 leagues, all of that sort of stuff, Silver 1, sorry, and the Gold 3 leagues, you do find Dark Elixir inside of the Town Hall 7, Town Hall 8 bases. They have added 2 of these Dark Elixir jewels at Town Hall 8, so there is a decent amount of Dark Elixir around those leagues, guys. And so at Town Hall 7 and Town Hall 8, honestly, you don't need to go into Masters 3 or Masters 2, Masters 1, or even Champions League to get some Dark Elixir. You can see from standard raids like this, I mean, I'm at Town Hall 10, managing to pick up 600,000 loot. This is very easy, very quick, and of course the 722 Dark Elixir as well. So the next 4 letters inside of the gift code are, where did we get up to? There we go. So TPKM, TPKM. So the next thing we are going to be talking about, guys, is your attack strategies that you can use to help max your defenses as quick as possible. Now, although we are talking about maxing defenses, obviously all of it connects into a circle. It's like a circle, guys, so each link has to connect to make sure that you can max those defenses as fast as possible. Now, your attack strategy is a vital part of that, because your attack strategy is either going to allow you to get more loot or less loot, and obviously allow you to spend less loot, which is what you want. So you never want to be using an attack strategy like this to try and max your defenses as fast as possible. This is a go wipe. Now, if you are going for actual storages instead of collectors, guys, collectors are always the easiest thing to go for. Obviously, it's seen as free loot because you can barch it. If you are going for the storages as well in the actual centers of the base, I will suggest this strategy, guys. Now, every single one of you know it. You do really require at least level 4 giants though, guys. It is the giant healer strategy. Now, you only need 2 or 3 healers. You can bring heal spells if you want, but I would suggest not doing that. You don't really need them at all, to be honest. As long as you've got 2 or 3 healers, you're smart where you place your giants and of course your wall breakers and your healers, then you should find yourself getting a severe amount of loot very quickly. So the giant healer strategy is a very cheap strategy as long as you don't bring more than 4 or 5 wall breakers. You don't really need that many, guys. As attacking a Town Hall 5, attacking a Town Hall 6, 7 and 8. Town Hall 8 obviously does have 50 extra walls from Town Hall 7, so maybe double up on the wall breakers on that. But apart from 6 to 8 wall breakers, I would not suggest bringing any more. So we are just going to show you a defense on my war base whilst we close off the final chapter of this video, guys. Now, the next 4 letters in the code are YRJ7. That's YRJ7. So we talked about the defenses you want to max pretty much straight away as a Town Hall 5, 6, 7, and maybe 8. But what about if you're a Town Hall 9, guys, and you're even trying to recover your base? Now, with anything, the Wizard Towers are always a great defensive troop to max because they can cause severe damage to so many different kinds of troops. Balloons, they do damage to. Of course, they don't do too much to the high HP actual attacking forces, but that's okay, guys. They do manage to take out the wizards and all of that sort of stuff. So I would always suggest maxing out your Wizard Towers as quick as possible. Obviously, when it comes to Town Hall 9, you do receive 2 expos, guys. Never upgrade both at the same time. People see that as a massive opportunity to raid your base, so I would never suggest doing that. Obviously, the same with the Inferno Towers as a Town Hall 10. So I would suggest maxing your Archer Towers pretty much first if you are a Town Hall 9 or a Town Hall 10. They will help you out severely against heroes, golems, lava hounds, and anything of that stature. Now, I would say the final stage to protect your loot as much as possible and max out those defenses is obviously to have a fantastic farming base. Now, there are so many spread across the internet, guys. It's very simple. This base that I'm using right now is actually quite a bad farming base. I'm not going to go into it and explain that much. I just built it really quickly because I couldn't be bothered, to be honest. But as a Town Hall 10, you don't really get attacked too much either. As a Town Hall 9, you don't really get attacked, really. It depends what league you are in, of course. If you're in a high league, Masters 3 or above, you will get attacked by max troops. So I would suggest not going into that league. That is the reason why I would suggest not going there, guys. You may get more loot on the loot bonus and everything, but you will actually end up losing more in the long run. So as a Town Hall 5 and 6, you can't really defend your loot too much. It's always very easy to break in there and take it, especially if you're using something like Giants and Wall Breakers. So I would suggest starting this at Town Hall 7 and Town Hall 8. At Town Hall 7 and Town Hall 8, there are so many fantastic base builds out there, even on YouTube, guys. The one thing I would suggest if you want to build your own base is just to ensure that your loot storages are quite wide apart. You don't want them too close together. Never put them in the center like this. This is a very bad way to lose 400,000-500,000 gold in a single raid. So you don't want to do that, guys. You do not want a base like what I've got here. Obviously, as I said, it's a Town Hall 10. It doesn't really get attacked. In fact, let me show you my defense log. You can see there, I mean, we haven't lost a lot of loot in a while. There we go. This guy hit me with a huge 600,000 loot hole on me, plus 2.5k DE. I could have avoided that if I wanted to, but I just couldn't be bothered to change the base, to be honest.